Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela. Before I get started, I want to go over my disclaimers. If you are in immediate danger, please call 911 or you can reach out to the domestic hotline at 800-799-SAFE, 800-799-7233. And for mental health resources, reach out to NAMI at 800-950-NAMI, 800-950-6264, and you can also text at 741741. And for additional resources, reach out to the National Suicide Hotline at 988. You can either text or call that number. Happy Friday. I hope that everyone had a wonderful weekend and that you stayed and watch my videos, and I hope that I was able to help someone. So today I want to talk about the fork in the road, and this comes with a story time. I'll never forget after I got out of the relationship and now I'm on my own and I'm doing things, and of course I'm having mixed emotions. I'm going up and down. I have been married for 8 years, so now everything is going to be my responsibility. The bills, I had bought a new house, the mortgage, the car payment, everything, and I've always been pretty much a self-starter, so I wasn't too worried about how I was going to make ends meet. But it was just now doing it all by myself and not having to question anyone or get a second opinion. Everything was going to be what I do. It was going to be final. So, when you get to that point, there's a fork in the road. You can either take the road where you fall apart and you can't do anything by yourself and you just never recover from that, or you can take the road to where you don't know what's coming next, but by the help of God you can do this and you can continue to do this. So I decided to go down that road, and I hope everyone else take that road as well. So here's what happened. So I was able to secure a home for myself, and I was able to furnish the home. And at this point, my job was changing to where I was going to be working from home. So things were really looking up for me, and I was happy. I was still having my sad moments and the lonely moments, especially at night, because it was just me in my home. Everybody, my son at the time that was living with me, he was, growing up. He was grown, and he moved into his own place, and everything was working out for everybody. But at night, I always felt lonely, and I would pray and I would ask God to help get rid of this loneliness. So I never forget, like I said, things were looking up for me. And maybe a month after the relationship ended and everything was over and I was on my own, I had a car accident. And I ended up having to rethink some things financially because of this car accident. And at the time when I had the car accident, I remember a few days later, I was just saying to God, why did this have to happen to me? It seems like my life is falling apart. I just walked away from a marriage, and I really started going in on myself, and now I'm without a car, and even though I was, like I said, was going to be working at home, I was still without a car for a minute because I had just had a car accident, so I had to recover from that. And I was just, just woe is me, and thinking that maybe I've made the wrong decision, and thinking about some things I should have did during the divorce, because my thing was I wanted to get out as quick as possible because I could feel that things were going to end badly had I stayed. So now I'm just sitting here and I'm just feeling a certain way and I'm feeling bad, and like I said, I had a car accident. And while I'm sitting there in this mood of thinking I've made the wrong decision, I've took the wrong, in the fork in the road, I've took the wrong way. So I went down the wrong road is what I'm trying to say. And so I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about that. And I just heard Spirit say to me, you had a car accident, and you know how you have to take pictures. I want you to look at the picture that you have on your phone of the car accident. So I look at the car and it's completely total. And I walked away from this accident with a minor bruise. Nothing was disfigured on me. I didn't break any bones. I didn't have to go to the hospital for internal bleeding. I didn't have any head traumas. I didn't kill anyone during the accident. And, you know, even though I didn't cause the accident, someone hit me. I didn't hit anybody else. So God wanted me to look at that picture that I had in my phone and understand what I had come through and how I survived this accident unscathed. So then I started to, stop looking as if I've made the wrong decision by taking the right road with the fork in the road. And I started to thank God for my life. See, because I was sitting around thinking about what I have lost, not what I still have. And what I still had was my life. You know, I could have, in a car accident, we always hear about people losing their lives. And looking at the picture of the car accident, it could have been so much worse. And so I just thank God for bringing me through. And, you know, after that, I start realizing there's no reason for me to doubt the decision that I made. And I listened to God tell me that things may be hard, but He's never going to leave me. He's always going to be there. And so throughout the year, I started to look at all the blessings that were coming my way. You know, sometimes when you leave a situation and you feel so good about the choices you made, you start to self-doubt and you can't even see all the blessings for all the stress that you've went through and all the pain. You can't see the blessing that God has for you. You can't even see it. You just sit back and you just feel like I'm just making a mess of my life. And you're not, you're not. I've felt that way before, this was my second marriage. I'm thinking, will I ever find love again? Should I even open my heart to that? And for a minute, my heart was closed and I was thinking, no, I'm not going to spend time. I'm just going to be by myself, focus on me, and never allow anyone to come in and try to love me again. And because God is love, and when you close off your heart to love, you somewhat pushes Him out. Even though you may not want to be in a relationship and you may not even think about it, but be open to knowing that everybody that comes across your path is not like the person you just left. It's not out to get you and not out to harm you. And you will find people, whether it's in friendship, or romantic, or whatever the case may be, you will find people who genuinely love you. So don't close your heart off to love. Don't go down the right path and you start to let roadblocks become a part of this right path. So when something comes across your path and you have to endure it, endure it. But hold your head up and know that God is still by your side. And if you listen to Him, He will direct and guide your path. If you know someone that's going through this, please share this video. If you're going through it, watch it as many times as you need to. And I will see you again next week. Continue to take care of yourself. Do the healing. Don't let anyone come into your headspace and make you feel like you're less than. And have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching.